Yo, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you guys about friends, specifically fake friends. Okay, so you might have a friend that every time you see them, they're always running up to you. Oh my gosh, hello! How long has it been? Oh, I missed you so much. Oh! And so you probably have already come to the conclusion that that person is a fake friend because they are not actually that excited to see you, right? And so that's just an example of something that a fake friend might do. But we are actually going to talk today about 5 signs that you have a fake friend, okay? So let's just jump right into this. Number one, the conversation. Okay, so people say the things that they do for a specific reason, and usually, more often than not, there is a certain intent behind what people are saying. Okay, let me translate that. If I were to tell you guys that I make YouTube videos and I write books, something along that lines, the intent behind telling you guys that is because I want you to watch my YouTube videos or read my books, right? Well, the same could be said about friends, okay? And so if you're hanging out with your friend and the conversation is always, oh yeah, by the way, I got a new job, I made $500, and I also got this new girlfriend and my dog. I got a new dog. It's actually a beagle. And I also did this. I also went there. The other day I did that. Do you get what I'm talking about? If they're only talking about themselves and not bothering to mention or ask you any questions or talk about you, odds are they don't even care about you. Okay, so on the flip side, yes, they could also just be a narcissist and maybe they secretly care about you, but to a lesser extent. But if we're talking about fake friends, a fake friend, one, doesn't actually like you. Okay, so if they're always talking about themselves, odds are they don't like you. Okay. And so second on this conversation topic, as I was saying, people say things that they do for a specific reason. And if you hear your friend constantly gossiping, well, for instance, they're saying something bad about a mutual acquaintance that you have. Well, odds are when they go and hang out with that mutual acquaintance that they will then be gossiping about you. Okay, and so point being, their intent with gossiping is probably just because they're insecure with themselves and they just need to vent about the quote-unquote bad things about other people. Okay, so that's the first thing that you will notice about a fake friend is the conversation. It's either always about themselves or negatively about others. Okay, so that's the first thing you can point out. The second one, guys, is the mixed signals. Okay, so you ever had a friend where they're your friend one day and then the next they're not your friend, and maybe they even make it clear to you that they're your friend one day, and they make it clear to you the next day that they are not your friend. Well, a friend is a friend, and it's unconditional. Okay, so if you have a friend one day who is not your friend the next day, that is not a real friend, because a real friend will show you unconditional love, and they don't even care about what it is that you will do. They'll just be your friend regardless of the circumstance. Okay, so that's sign number 2. Sign number 3, they laugh at you. So this one might be a little obvious, but there's a reason I put this in there, okay? And so it is simply this. Oftentimes, when somebody is making fun of you on a serious level, they kind of play it off as a joke. Like, ha ha ha, your hair looks funny. If they're actually making fun of you in the first place, odds are that they are actually making fun of you on the inside, okay? And so if they are laughing at you and they're trying to play it off as a joke, but you don't play it off as a joke, and it's clear on both sides that it's not a joke, even if it's interpreted or put across that way, they're not your real friend, okay? And so real friends are not going to be laughing at you. They're actually going to be supporting you and loving you and talking you up, okay, not laughing at you. And so, yes, if you are a guy, guys have this whole camaraderie thing where they pick on each other, and yes, it sometimes actually is a joke, okay? So part of this is discernment and being able to discern when people are actually being serious or if they are not. And a simple rule of thumb is just go with your feeling. If you feel like they are actually laughing at you and making fun of you, odds are they actually are laughing at you and making fun of you. If you feel that they're just laughing at you in a joking manner, odds are they are actually laughing at you in a joking manner. Okay, and so they laugh at you, but use discernment and know when it is serious and when it is just fun and games. Okay, so that's sign number 3. They laugh at you and it's serious on the inside. Okay, number 4, guys, the fake love. Oh my goodness, this is where we kind of started the video off with, oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Oh, I missed you. If you have a friend like that who, you know, you haven't seen them in maybe a week and they're running up to you, oh, they don't actually care about you guys, and they're just probably more likely just uncomfortable in a certain circumstance, and they're just running to you because you offer them some sort of comfort in that moment of time. Okay, so fake love, it can mean a whole lot of things. It can you're the smartest person in the world. There's nobody who does this better than you. You could do this, even though you really know on the inside that what they're saying is not actually true. And so that's what I mean by fake love, okay? You know the difference between fake love and real love, because if it's real love, you can actually know and feel that what they are saying is real, okay? So fake love, being able to spot it out is pretty simple. Just use discernment, use your feeling. You know if it's fake or if it's real better than anybody else, okay? So that's sign number 4. Sign number 5, guys, and this is a big one, is the favors, okay? And this is going back to people's intentions and why they even want to be around you in the first place, okay? So if you have a friend who is always asking for money or always asking for a ride or always asking for you to do this and that and this, that, and the third and the other, yes, you could have a quote-unquote real friend who just thinks that you owe them a lot of favors, or on the more likely circumstance, they are just using you, okay? And so I know it's messed up, believe me, because I couldn't even imagine myself wanting to do this, but there are people who actually do this, and they will pick out friends, pick and choose quote-unquote friends, just so they can get them to do favors for them or pay for certain things, or you name it, okay? So if the favors are starting to get out of control and they specifically aren't returning any favors, odds are they are not a real friend and they're just using you up and taking as many favors as they can before you kick them to the curb. They're probably used to that happening, okay? So that's 5 signs that you may have a fake friend. So I hope that was helpful. Peace.